thought I'd make a quick video about how I burp the coolant for the LSA. And so I just have this T fitting here. It's a 5/8 T fitting. And I just stuck a funnel in it. And I have fluid down in there. And can't really see it, but there are bubbles coming up through it. And it was a lot worse. Oh, there we go. There's a little better. And there were way more bubbles coming up through it, but it's slowly burping. And so what I do to prime it is I take this one off, stick the funnel down in there, pour a bunch of coolant in there until this side starts having coolant pour out of it. And I obviously have a small little container down here to catch all that. And once that's happening, then I go ahead and put them together, pour a bunch of coolant in here, and I turn it on so the pump can start running. And this thing was, I filled it up probably about, I don't know, 7-8 times, 10 times now. And now we're just getting down to where it's just kind of just doing little bubbles right now. So that way I know that the coolant has been burped. And I'm just going to let it run. I have it plugged into my Trinkle charger, which, you know, doesn't really put a whole lot back into the battery, but, you know, it does put a little bit back in. And so anyway, once it's done, then I take my 5/8 inch cap, put it back on there, put a hose clamp on it. But I don't know if you can hear the pump. Very few bubbles are starting to go through it now. And this is just the quickest way that I found to do it. There's a lot of guys that say to pour coolant into it and then blow into it and do that, but if you just use gravity to your advantage, it'll come out of there as long as you have this end higher than the highest point in your system. Coolant will flow out. So you just got to keep pouring it in there, and then once you get enough to do a little test, so turn it on, see if coolant starts pouring out of the return, and if it is, then you know you've primed it. So then just pour more in there, put them back together, and then just do this. Wow, it's really quiet now. There's hardly any bubbles coming out now. As you can see, it's a lot further down. So we're doing really good. I'm gonna let this keep running for a little while longer, but I figured I'd just make a quick video just how I do that. I've had a lot of questions about a lot of people asking me, how do I do it? How do I do it? You know, my IATs are in the 150s, 180s, 200s. I think I burped it. Still isn't doing it. This is how I do it. If you have a better way, please let me know in the comments. Even this is kind of a pain in the ass, but at least this way you don't have to worry about tasting antifreeze. So anyway, hope you liked the quick video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.